Leaves are everywhere. Hey, what is up guys? Parker Hammock here, and today I wanted to talk about choosing your reality in the sense of you could choose how you perceive things and choose how you react to the world, and therefore choosing your reality and changing your reality and just having a better life that you can sculpt into something that's in your control. So the first point I want to get at is, well, first of all, this video, it was inspired by Improvement Pill and this book that I read called Mind Hacking. I read this book a really long time ago, and it made some points that just, it really stuck with me in this way. So the first point is, you could choose the way how you see things or what you pay attention to. A perfect example that I like to say to my friends all the time, I think I've said it like 10 times to one friend, but so you're driving down the highway, or you're driving down the road on your way home from work. It's around 7 or 8 p.m. and you see a car crash. Everybody's looking at that car crash. It's slowing down traffic because everybody's looking at it. The car crash could be somewhere else, but everybody looking at it is slowing down the traffic, and it's drawing your attention to the negative in the world, which is the car crash, and you just don't stop looking at it. You just keep on thinking about it. But little do you notice that there's the most beautiful sunset in the world in the horizon. Like you could see it if you just looked away from the car crash. And that's a perfect example of how people choose what they pay attention to. Like, it could be a normal car crash, not saying that car crashes are not bad, but you don't have to pay attention to them as much as people do, you know? Because there's nothing you could do about it, so might as well just, if you can do anything about it, sure, pay attention to it, but if you can't, just pray for them and then move on. But with the sunset, you could really, if you pay attention to that and stop focusing on the negative that you can't control, and you just look at the positive and just look at the beauty of life, that is changing reality in itself, because you're just changing what you're seeing. And another thing, Stoicism is a big advocate of choosing your reality, in the sense that you could choose what you respond to. Actually, you don't really choose, but whatever you can respond to and whatever you can control, that's what you worry about. And anything that you can't control, you have no emotion towards. And that's my basic understanding of it. That's like the main principle that I understand, and it's helped me a lot lately. Like, I've been using Stoicism a ton to just calm myself down and to be level-headed through my decisions. So, third point is a quote from Les Brown that he took from somebody else, but I don't remember his name. Fear is false evidence appearing real. So, if you just acknowledge that your fear and doubts and excuses are just not real, they're lies. Jocko Willink says all your excuses are lies. If you just take that into understanding that all of that is literally, it's pointless to have fear or doubt or excuses unless it's like severe. You know when it's valid and you know when it's not. You could tell when you're bullshitting something. So if you just understand that to a deep level, your subconscious will start making moves to, you'll start doing things that you might be afraid of, but will help you push forward into a better future and be more successful. I think that's really all I wanted to talk about. It's just choosing your reality, and just choosing how you perceive things, and but usually just responding to things that you can control rather than just fretting and worrying about things you can't control, because what's the point of that? What is the point? If you can control it, go for it. If you can't control it, there's nothing you can do, so stop thinking about it. Unless it's just something really awful, but usually it's not. Usually it's just like, oh, I forgot to do my homework. Then, no. This is a perfect example. You have a test, right? You got a bad score. You worry about that bad score, and you just think about that bad score until you die, until you just mentally die. And what's the point of that? You can't change your score. You can't study any better to improve that score because it's done. All you have is a learning lesson, which is something that you can't control. You can choose to learn from that and study harder for the next test. And I think that's just, life is so funny because there's so many simple concepts that apply to everything, and it's just a matter of applying them. But have a good day. It's a beautiful day outside. It's very cold in my opinion, but it looks very nice, very green. But yeah, have a good day, guys.